Hi everyone, welcome to my channel today. It's Lynn here. So I'm back with my mini series of masculine makes for men for the month of June. So I'm running a little series of masculine makes. So if you are stuck for ideas for cards, treat boxes, this is the series for you. So today I am making a birthday gift card. So basically it is a birthday card and gift card in one. So without further ado, let's get started. Grab your crafting things and craft along. So to start, I am using a 10-inch by 7-inch piece of card, and I've taken that from my little coloured card. So I've taken this lovely blue colour, and on my 10-inch side I want to score first of all at 3.5 inches and then 8.5 inches. Okay, so when you've done that, all I want to do next is fold and burnish my card. Okay. Like so. Right, and there, once you have folded them, you will see these two pieces just meet together. Next, what you want to do is choose some patterned paper to cover the front of the card, and you need these pieces to measure 3.25 by 6.75, and this one needs to measure 1.25 by 6.75. And what we are going to do is stick these onto the front of the card like so. So I'm just going to grab my little tape runner and get these popped onto the front of my card. Pop that down there, and then the next piece is just going to come and sit down the side. Next, I am taking my Woodware clear stamp set, and it's called Be a Gnome, and I'm just popping the little gnome into my stamping platform, and I'm using my pumice stone distress ink. I'm just giving it a good inking up. I've taken a piece of white card, so I'm just going over it a couple of times just to get a nice clear stamped image. I've also taken the Cheers to You sentiment, and I've stamped that into the middle of the beer glass, also using my pumice stone ink. So you probably won't have the same stamp as myself, so just choose another stamp as your focal point. And next, what I want to do is a little bit of fussy cutting. So I'm just going to grab my scissors and I'm going to pop off camera and get this cut out. Next, I'm going to colour in using some of my pens. So I've got light yellow, vanilla and mimosa, and these are my Spectrum Noir pens. So I will speed the camera up and do a little bit of colouring. I just want to colour the gnome and the beer glass. Okay, so I've coloured my little gnome in, And what I'm doing here, I've got my little glue, plastic glue applicator, and this is for fine detail work. And what I'm doing is I've popped some glue onto a piece of card, and I'm just popping my little glue, bits of glue, down these little pieces here. Doing it in there as well, in all these little spaces. Then I've got this, it's like snowy stuff that I use on my projects at Christmas. And what I'm doing is I'm just scattering the little bits of snow. I know I'd be better with a little spoon, I think, but I'm just trying to scatter them over where I've popped the glue, just to make that look like the sort of the froth on the top of the beer. I think what I'll do is just going to, oh, I've got a little spoon there, actually, hiding in the tub. It's wonderful. And as you can see, these little pieces get all over the place. All over. Right. So I'm going to clear up, leave this to dry, and then I'll be back. Okay, so next I want to give you some measurements for some pieces of card. So in the centre, I've popped a piece of card that measures 5 7/8 by 6 7/8, and I've glued that to the inside of my card. So the piece of white card is going to be where we stick our little pocket and also where you pop your little verse. Next, I have taken the same colour card that I have used here, and I've cut this down to 4 7/8 by 2 1/2, and then I've just used my punch to create a little half circle in my piece of card, and this is to create my pocket. And then I've taken a piece of the pattern paper that I've got on the front of the card, and I've cut this down to 4.5 inches in width by 2 1/4, and again I've used my circle punch and made a half circle, and this piece is going to sit onto the top of there. Then what you want to do next is I am creating another little pocket, and this needs to fit onto this flap. So what you want to do, and again use the same colour card as you've used for your base card, and all I've done is I've taken it slightly smaller than the flap on my card. My flap measures 3 1/2, so cut this down to 3 3/8 of an inch, and you want it to sit at the top of your card just slightly smaller, so it will measure just under 7 inches, and you need to mark it so that you can cut a triangle out like this. Then take another piece of your patterned paper, and what you want to do is pop it over the top of your blue card and bring it in just a little bit smaller because we want to leave a border. Pop a little mark, so I've popped a little pencil mark just slightly in on my pattern paper, and again take it up to the top but leave a little bit of a border. So I have come down about maybe 2/8 of an inch on my pattern paper, and pop yourself a little pencil mark, and then what we need to do is take this pencil mark up to the pencil mark at the top of the paper, and we are just going to do a diagonal cut across, line the pencil marks up so I can see here is my pencil mark at the bottom and my one at the top, and just come across with my trimmer and trim that off like so. And there you can see you have your other triangle, and if it is slightly too big, obviously you would just cut it down until you get the correct size. And there you can see, once I pop it onto there, I've got a border going all the way around. So just stick this piece of your pattern paper over the top of your blue card, then just pop some glue down the two sides and along the bottom. Don't do what I nearly did then, stick some on the top, and then we're going to just pop this down. Next, I'm taking my pattern paper and I am just popping it on top of my blue paper like this, leaving a little border around the edge, so. And then this piece is just going to sit at the bottom. When you pop your glue onto this pocket, all you want to do is just pop it along the bottom and up the side. Don't pop any glue on the other side, as you won't get anything inside your pocket. Line it up to the bottom of your card. So I've taken a little Tonic Studio star die, I've cut it out and I've popped a little foam pad on the back, and I'm just going to pop that into the corner like that. I've also popped a couple of little pearls that I've coloured in blue, and then all that leaves me to do is bring in my little cute Gnome, pop some glue onto the back. I haven't taken it right to the side, as this is going to sort of hang over there just slightly. So this is my finished card. I've cut out a little star and I've popped it onto some foam pads. I've popped some pearls in each of these corners. Then I've got my little Gnome on there, and that says cheers to you. And I've got my little sort of snowy stuff on there. And then to reveal inside, I've changed things around a little bit. I've popped a packet of seeds in there and I've popped my gift card over in the corner here. If you want to just pop your gift card in and you want to pop it in this side, this was originally where I was going to put mine. That's obviously where you can put it, and then you can add some other little bits and pieces in there. So yeah, there is my finished flip flap card, and that is another little make in my mini series masculine makes. And yeah, there you go. So I hope you have enjoyed my video, and if you have, would you please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It's absolutely free to do so. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. I will be back again very soon with another video. In the meantime, happy crafting, have a wonderful day, take care, see you soon, and bye bye for now.